Williams again, cuts it back. Carlos Williams headed for the end zone. The Seminoles survive.
Jeff Fischel here on the ACC Digital Network with Jimbo Fisher and Dabo Swinney. Cultivated the best rivalry in the ACC, Florida State and Clemson. Jimbo, what's this game mean to Florida State players, fans, students, everybody?
Well, it's really a measuring stick because Clemson has one of the most outstanding teams in the country. They're very talented, very well coached, and you know if you can play in that game and be successful, you can play with anybody in the country. And I think it's just the standard of our league, the quality of our league, and they represent what's best in our league.
Dabo, you've seen this game become the game in the ACC.
That game in particular, obviously, is a big deal from a rivalry standpoint, but it's huge for our division. The last several years, the winner of this game has represented the Atlantic in the championship game. So it's a huge game for all involved, but they all are. But this is one of them that just has a little bit of a special tradition to go with it.
And it was special even before you were head coaches, both assistants on the sideline, seeing the Bowden Bowls. You have memories of watching the Bowden Bowls go on?
Oh yeah. That my very first one. I think they were number 2 or 3 in the country, undefeated, and we were 5-4. And we rose up, found a way to win the game, and that game gave our team an enormous amount of confidence. We didn't lose the rest of the year, finished up with a big win over number 6 Tennessee in the bowl game, and then obviously in 08 when I became an interim in the middle of the season, I'll never forget the class of Bobby Bowden. First of all, he called me during the week.
Leading up to the game?
Yeah, and then before the game, he just put me at ease, before the game. I'll never forget it, walking over there. I mean, this is Bobby Bowden, and he was just like, hey, boy, you hanging in there? You doing all right? And immediately just kind of just put me, made me comfortable. And, he just talked about, he said, hey, Tommy really is proud of you and all these type of things, just class. And Jimbo, he and I have known each other a long time. Back he was an assistant at Auburn, I was assistant at Alabama. We used to recruit Birmingham together. We'd hang out sometimes on Friday nights watching ball games. So it's really neat to have those relationships involved and be a part of it.
You've been involved in those as well, and then now the last 4 years, one or the other of you have come out of the ACC as champs. So obviously this game has meant so much for a lot of different reasons.
It does. I mean, it gives your big matchups and your rivalry matchups for your conference to build the history, the tradition of what it means, and then the number of great players. See, that's when you go back and you watch the competition. To me, everybody wants to win, beat your rival, but to me, it's the competition. It's got everything. It's got players, it's got coaches, it's got environments, it's got history, it's got tradition, it's got stadium, and it's got national implications, conference implications. It's got everything you want in a college football game.
Hey, Jimbo, Dabo, we're looking forward to seeing another great matchup in 2015. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.